maybe, and I don't know if there is any relationship on when you were born and what cars you like or what music you like. But for me, it's the 60s cars and 50s as well are beautiful. 70s, they were all more muscly. But the 60s cars I like. And in Argentina, in the 60s, they started building a car based on American Motor Company, AMC, prototype that, no, sorry, it was a production car. It was the Rambler. And the Rambler, there was a guy called Kaiser, and he came to Argentina, and together with Perón and his idea of industrializing Argentina, they started building cars. It was the Industrias Kaiser Argentina, so IKA, and they bought the licenses for the Jeep, and they bought the licenses for the Willys and the Jeep Wagoneer. And in 1965, they approached Fangio, and they based on this car from the States, they brought it to Argentina. And because Fangio had good contacts with Pininfarina, they asked Pininfarina to design this car with a more Italian type of lines.
Look,
So
yeah.
the AMC Rambler became the IKA Torino with a 6-cylinder inline Tornado engine that for Argentinians, that's the Argentinian car. It was built from 1966 to 1969. In 1970, Renault came in and the partnership, and they built that car as a Renault up till 1981. So almost 100,000 cars in the road. So for Argentinians, the Torino is the national football team. That's
So
it.
were the Rambler and the Torino built at the same time? Were contemporary cars or?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, the Rambler and the Torino. But the Rambler, it was the Rambler Classic that it was built in Argentina. The Torino was based on another smaller size, medium size chassis, and it was called Rambler in the States. But when it was brought to Argentina, and after the design changes and the handling adjustments for the Argentinian roads, it was called Torino for the city of Torino in Italy.
In Italy, and the designer was Pininfarina until you said 1969, yeah.
Until 1969.
Okay.
Then Renault came in and they started making some changes on the body and on the interior and on the tablero,
The
dashboard. And the dashboard, then it went down and it was called the airplane dashboard because it looked like a plane, had a lot of different, So that's the Torino.
Incredible.
The Torino.
So the Torino was a luxury car, was it?
In the segment of 6 cylinders over 3 liter engines, it was the most expensive one. Yes, the Torino was competing with the Ford Falcons the Chevrolet 400, the Dodge at the
Chevy,
time, the Chevy, but that was later because the Chevy, when they started building the Chevy Nova in Argentina, it was in the 70s. But before that, it was the Chevrolet 400, the 400.
The Torino was exported or was only a car that was consumed in Argentina?
No, they wanted to bring it into Europe or to present it. And they brought 3 cars to race the 84 hours of Nürburgring. And the 84 hours, it's not 24 hours of Le Mans, it's 84 hours. That's 3.5 days of the car racing, going non-stop in Nürburgring. So, and it was an excellent performance from the Torino. I think they came in, 2 of the cars crashed and the other one made it to the end, and I think they came in 4th overall and 1st in their class. So
wow. So they were competing with the German cars, with Mercedes,
yes,
with BMW.
Yes, the Porsches and all of those. Wow. Yeah. So, and Fangio was sponsoring this, but then the 70s came and the down of the economy, and so complications like that that stopped
because
the production.
I mean, we have to say that Argentina was always up and down, and we are talking about a time in which Argentina was ruled by governments that were supporting the national industry rather than importing.
That's correct. The Torino was a very advanced car technologically. It was the first car in Argentina that pulled 200 brake horsepower. Something that it wasn't known in the past. So they were very advanced together with Oreste Berta. He's still making the engines for the Turismo Carretera.
Looking for a Torino.
Not any Torino.
Not any Torino.
Not any Torino. It has to be a 380 that was built from the 66 to 69. 2-door, white. White, preferably.
Yeah.
So yes, to bring to Ireland. Yes, and I keep on looking, and I found one in Tandil, that's about 350, 400 kilometers from Buenos Aires, but with the pandemic, it's very difficult to organize the logistics of buying, transferring the car, and shipping it. My Torino is the Pininfarina design. That's the one.
Yes. Listen, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. We can talk about cars for months.
No, I think that we need to do it again and keep talking about cars. I love cars.
Hernancito, thank you very much.
Querido.